Grinding coffee beans at home offers many advantages over pre-ground coffee. For starters, grinding whole beans right before brewing yields a tastier cup of coffee than pre-ground beans, which lose flavor faster than whole beans. You can also adjust the grind sizes for different brewing methods, such as French press or cold brew, along with factors that affect the coffee's taste, such as the coffee maker and type of coffee bean. The grind size can also bring out different flavor notes in the coffee. There are numerous options for cheap coffee grinders, each with unique features, advantages, and costs. I conducted a ton of research, read a ton of reviews, and put up a list of the top affordable coffee grinders from trustworthy manufacturers to help you make an informed choice. Following extensive investigation, I discovered that these products are quite beneficial for persons like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description. So without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 1. Oxob Brew Conical Burr Coffee Grinder. Our pros were impressed with the Oxob Burr grinder in our tests. We found it produced very even grounds at different settings that can be used for espresso, cold brew and everything in between. The hopper has the largest capacity of all the coffee grinders we tested, holding up to 3/4 of a pound of coffee beans. The hopper features an airtight lid and UV blocking tint, both of which help preserve the freshness of the coffee beans. The grinder operates with the touch of a button and grinds into a static fighting stainless steel container, which features a lid with a hole big enough to empty the grounds into a coffee filter without making a mess. The lid also helps prevent grounds from shooting everywhere during grinding. After emptying the grounds, you can securely click the container into place, readying it for the next batch. One thing to note, some online reviewers say that this machine tends to clog when using very oily beans, but otherwise works well. Number 2. Cuisinart DBM8 Supreme Grind Automatic Burr Mill. The Cuisinart Supreme Grind Automatic Burr Mill offers options of 18 grind sizes, which means you can use it for making espresso, drip coffee, French press and more. The fine grind setting works well for espresso, the medium for drip and pour over, and the coarsest is perfect for cold brew and French press. On top of that, the adjustable dial can be set to grind a batch of beans to brew 4 to 18 cups of coffee. We found the grinder to be louder than several of the machines we tested, but it wasn't a deal breaker. The grounds container features a small hole through which grounds can pass into a coffee filter mess-free. We found it easy to replace the container securely in the base with one hand. The grinder comes with a 2-in-1 coffee scoop and brush for easy cleaning. Number 3. Bodum Bistro Burr Coffee Grinder. Bodum's grinder makes choosing a setting easy with its well-labeled Burr coffee grinder. The plastic lid is etched with a chart that suggests how long to grind beans, based on the type and amount of coffee you're making. Simply turn the 7.75-ounce hopper to select one of 12 grind settings. The hopper is angled, which allows beans to flow into the grinder. In our test, the Bodum Burr coffee grinder produced even grounds on the fine, medium and coarse settings, all of which were noticeably different in size, perfect for espresso, drip coffee, French press and cold brew. The Bodum grinder has a timer that grinds for up to 20 seconds, but be aware that the instructions state the machine needs to rest for 5 minutes between each 20-second grind. Its glass coffee grounds container has a lid that prevents grounds from flying everywhere. The lid stays in place when shaking grounds into a filter and is easy to remove for scooping coffee out. The grounds container has a rubber grip around it to make it easier to handle, and it slides in and out of the holder easily. Number 4. Baratza Encore Conical Burr Coffee Grinder. There's a lot to be said for Baratza's entry-level Encore grinder, which comes in a lighter weight, all-plastic housing. It packs the same motor as the more expensive Virtuoso, and it includes a slightly less effective burr set that grinds nearly as well as and slightly more slowly than the Virtuoso. Also worth knowing is you can upgrade the burr set in the Encore to the one made for the Virtuoso if you do ever end up feeling like the Encore isn't quite cutting it. Number 5. Fellow Opus Conical Burr Coffee Grinder. It's hard to miss the Opus Conical Burr Coffee Grinder, with its minimalistic look and modern matte finish. In our tests, it was intuitive to use, and we love that the lid displays the grind settings for espresso, pour over, drip coffee, cold brew and more, making it easy to find your grind setting without having to refer to the instruction manual. It has 41 grind size settings, and our pros found the grind settings to be accurate, producing even grinds consistently on multiple settings. While the grinder doesn't feature options to grind a specific number of cups, It does have timed grinding of 30, 60, and 90 seconds, as well as 2 minutes. You won't have to worry about starting your morning with loud grinding or waking someone up, since it was one of the quietest grinders in our most recent test. We found the hopper was easy to fill with a large opening, and were impressed with the strong magnetic base that kept the grounds cup in place. The one drawback is the grounds can fall from the grinder when the cup is taken out, making a bit of a mess. It's not as tall as other coffee grinders, so storage under cabinets is a breeze. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification to get more information, or if you want to know product price, please check my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below to help you further. Life is short, so enjoy every bit of your life with our cool products, as it's going to make your life much easier. Thanks for watching.